Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. This is Diamond Hills. This is an appeal to those that matters in world affair and decision makers in all relevant international forum in the whole world. This is an appeal to the world to save the life of Nigeria. I'm not saying to save Nigeria, but to save the life of Nigerians, because the way it stands now, it is too late to save Nigeria. Nigeria has disintegrated, and there is nobody that can save it. But before the final official disintegration, to save the life of the people. That is what matters now. Okay, I will just do a brief background preparation for us to lay the foundation of the discourse and the expose that will come after. Okay, briefly, before Buhari became the president of Nigeria, I'm talking about before 2015, he has contested 3 times, and in these 3 times he has lost, and he was kind of frustrated. Then he made a statement that if he contests next time and he lost, that the baboon and the dogs will be soaked in blood. And we took this threat for one of those political statements, but at the end of the day, it was real. So Buhari and his northern collaborators is a Fulani man, so no problem, and he's a very fanatical Fulani man at that. Don't forget, this is the man that came from Daura to Oyo State government house to challenge the governor, that the governor is not protecting the life of the nomadic pastoral Fulani herdsmen. So he came to challenge Lam Additional, the governor of Oyo State then, for him to come from Daura to come and press for the interest of the Fulanis in Oyo State. That shows how deep-seated his love and his and sentiment about this is Fulani tribe. So he is a tribal jingoist. So report added that he went to other Fulani tribesmen in other West African countries like Niger, Chad, Mali, Central African Republic. They brought in thousands of them armed to be ready, battle ready. They came in, voted in Nigeria, thinking if Buhari lost the election, then they will foment trouble. But as fate will have it, he won the election and he became the president, but these people refused to go back to where they come from. And then all the promise Buhari made to them, Buhari never fulfilled it. And this guy, this Fulani, for what they are violence. Violence is their second nature. Killing, no respect for rule, barbarism, thuggery, criminality, and no respect for life. That is what they stand for. And since then, that is the origination. That is the origin of all the security crises in Nigeria, from north to south, east to west. Okay, that is the foundation. And then he himself, he has a Fulanization agenda. He believes his Fulani tribe have no place in Africa, so he want to turn Nigeria to their original place. He want to turn them to their ancestral land. That is why by the time he started all his appointments, from defense to finance to petroleum to security to paramilitary to science to technology to everything, every important post in Nigeria is being filled by a Fulani person, either competent or not competent. In fact, 80% of them are not competent, no experience, no knowledge to fulfill the responsibility of the post Buhari has placed them. Ministry of Finance, Ministry of Defense, Minister, Chief of Army Staff, Chief of Naval Staff, Chief of Air Staff, Inspector General of Police, Customs, Immigration, Fire, Nigerian Drug Law Enforcement Agents, EFCC, Nigerian Port Authority, Petroleum, everything that matters in Nigeria is being occupied by a Fulani man, so that everything will be easy for them to do a coordination and run the country through for Fulani tribe. Okay, as if that is not enough, something happened recently. Every corruption that has taken place in that place is being perpetrated by the Fulani people, and then they go scot-free. The issue of Nigerian Port Authority, 165 billion could not be accounted for. Up till now, nothing is done about it, apart from they suspended the lady and they brought another Fulani person to free the place, and still now nothing is being done, and that is the trend. Attorney General of the Federation, 2 billion was illegally paid to him without any explanation. The National Assembly is probing it, but we all know how it will end, because the President of Senate himself is a yes man to the president. All of them, they are in the same ship. They are on the same page on this Fulanization agenda. I'm not here to preach that Buhari should change, that Buhari should do the right thing. It is not possible for him to change, and it is not possible for him to do the right thing. What we are saying is that let the world come and intervene. Let Nigerians be separated as soon as possible. The Biafra, the Igbo people of the Southeast, they are no longer interested in staying in Nigeria. They are ready to die than to remain in Nigeria. The South also want to leave. The Yoruba people have made their case known in every international forum that they are no longer part of Nigeria. Look, people of the world, come and prevail on Muhammadu Buhari to stop wasting the life of Nigerians. Nigeria can no longer continue. Nigeria cannot survive this one. Let it be known to him. Let him know and accept this fact, instead of sacrificing the life of Nigerians for his ego. It is his destiny that he will be the sitting president when Nigeria will disintegrate. There is nothing he can do about it. He was actively doing all the wrong things in the book. He was actively doing the wrong things in the book. So you work for it, you will reap what you sow. He that sowed the wind will reap the whirlwind. He had all the opportunities to rescue Nigeria, but he refused to. When the owner of the sovereignty wrote on many occasions to him, the Ninas wrote to him about the constitutional matter, the constitutional force majeure, they never responded. His handlers told him, his Fulani people told him, never respond, and they never respond. They goofed. And now, you want peace. It's not possible. Lopsidedness appointment that this guy did, everything in the hands of the Fulani. The other part of Nigeria that are financing the country say, no, we cannot continue like this. 1999 Constitution was a daylight robbery. They told this guy, change this constitution. The president before you, he has conducted a constitutional conference in 2014. Please approve this constitution. Let there be peace in Nigeria. He said, no. Let the daylight robbery continue. Security breakdown and killing is enough reason to rise up and shut the nation down. Senate, Rep, everybody, nobody is saying anything. All of them are biased. All of them have the same Fulani and Fulanization agenda. So that is one good reason why the country be shut down now. Deliberate porosity of Nigerian border on all the northern axis for petty reasons, for tribalistic and ethnic reasons. These are more than enough reason why that country must be winded down now. And Buhari's mental and physical ability is also in doubt. This guy is not fit upstairs, is not fit physically. This guy is not in the shape of somebody that can run a country. Let's shut Nigeria down now before the life of more people will be lost. Humongous looting with impunity by Buhari's kith and kins. This country must not be allowed to continue. Let the people of purpose, people of intention come and rescue the life of the people. Nigeria cannot be rescued, but we can rescue the life of the people. Criminal double standard has hardened the minds of the hitherto moderate political watchers, moderate political entity in Nigeria. Insecurity, Boko Haram, bandits, Fulani, criminal herdsmen, they get handsomely rewarded, while the legitimate right activists in the southern and middle belt axis are declared enemy of the state. Injustice to one is injustice to all. Let the country be shut down now for peace to reign, for life to be saved. In a country where Buhari and his people, they have the right to annex, exploit, and exploit resources without the consent of the owner of the land, and you expect them to keep quiet? You must be kidding. This cannot continue. This must be stopped. Now, the inhabitants of each region have the right to decide where they want to belong to, because the shame that Buhari is attracting to Nigeria is so unbearable. Freedom of expression is lost, freedom of movement is lost, freedom to life is lost, to the extent that he has gagged the media, he has gagged all the local media, he's now planning to even gag the international media. This guy suspended Twitter, and his people are hailing him. You are doing a good job. The bootlickers. For how long must we continue like this? Let's shut down this country now. Let everybody go their separate way. There was a structure on ground before the British came and muddled the whole of the ethnic nationality together. Let everything be back to the way it was in pre-1963 setting. Southwest Nigeria was self-governed and was one of the best in the world. Was on the path of prosperity, success, development, and future greatness. Before the British joined them together, let there be peace. These people were living in peace together as neighbors before the British came and joined them together. What should be important is how to save life, how to preserve people, not to preserve an entity that doesn't have any legal or any constitutional backing. The 1914 amalgamation has expired. It is to be test run for 100 years, and now we see that it is not working. It's an ill wind. It blows nobody, no good. Buhari has lost it. He has lost every right to head that country. He has lost every right to bring that country together. Every time he opens his mouth, he released venom. His words are tearing the country apart. He is supposed to be a unifier, to be a father to the nation, but he has chosen to be a father to the Fulanis alone, not to the entire the length and breadth of the country. It belongs to a section of the country, and this is okay, but then let the other people, the rest of the country, let them find their way and pursue their destiny. You cannot be killing me and be expecting me to be smiling and be saying everything's good, continue kicking my butt, continue eating me in the head, continue eating my tummy, and then you want me to keep quiet. We got to break that motherfucking system. Please let the whole world rise up now. This is the Nigerian they want you to see glossy, radiant, shining, nice suits, conference. But this is a lie. This is the real Nigeria the world must see. This one happened just last week. This is Igangan in Ibarapa local government, Oyo State. Fulani herdsmen came in the night. Buhari people, those part of the people that Buhari brought from West African countries so that he can become the president in 2015. Some of them that refused to go, police cannot arrest them. If they are arrested, they will be released. They went to Igangan in the middle of the night as people were sleeping. There was no electricity. There was no good road. These people, they went there in the night. They massacred them, killed more than 50, arson, massacre, vandalization. They set ablaze the whole community. Look at it. Look at it. Look at it. This is the Nigerian that Buhari people, they don't want you to see. This one happened on Sunday, 2 days ago. 2 days ago. That is the palace of the king of Igangan, Asin Gangan. That is the palace of the king. This is the Nigeria that Buhari government don't want you to see. I saw a video, mutilated body part, head this side, hand this side, leg this side. This is the Nigeria they don't want you to see. For how long will this continue? And you call this a nation? What are you preserving in this country? This country can never know peace, can never know prosperity as long as caliber, as personality like this man keep on running the affair of the country. I said it on many occasions. This is not a government. This is just a tribalist assembly of tribal people. Assembly of tribal people. Everybody have spoken. Yorubas are shouting, we don't want to belong to this shit anymore. Everybody, they want to be free. Nigeria is not prospering, and the earlier the better, so that the whole world can have peace. Every Nigerian want to travel to America, to Canada, to England, to European Union, because things are not working. But if the world can come together and let this country separate peacefully, everybody will pursue its or our prosperity. The world will have peace. The people can develop their country. The Biafra can develop themselves and prosper and become Japan of Africa. The Southwest, the Yoruba people can develop themselves and be like Great Britain, be like France, be like United States of America, because they have the resources, they have the intelligence, they have the facility, and they have the drive, and they have the character, the strength of character to build a working system. Unlike what the Northern Nigerians stand for. The Northern Nigeria can stand on their own. They have their own structure. They can live according to their belief and conviction. This is what we should do. And many people are coming up now, like a Northern Elder Forum. They came up last time and they spoke some hours ago that we cannot continue, we cannot go for another war so that we can keep the Igbos. If Igbos want to go, we have to let them go. We cannot go to another war now because we want the Igbo or the Yorubas to stay. I will show the video now very soon. I will show it now. So, to him that much is given, much is expected. Nigerian gave everything to this guy. He has been living on Nigerian since he was 15 years or lesser. till today. Nigeria has been paying his bill till today. And this guy is an ingrate. See what he has done to Nigeria. I can show you videos and pictures everywhere. Rape, arson, calamity, dying, killing, burning, kidnapping. Every bad things in the book, they are happening in Nigeria now. And they don't want the world to see it. Because Nigerians have an opportunity of showing some of these things on Twitter, that has angered the system, the dictator. And now they banned Twitter from operating in Nigeria, but then they are so daft. Nigerians can still bypass them and access Twitter. So we have to work very hard to make sure this evil is stopped. This man is an healwind. He stands for all the bad things in this life. So a word is enough for the wise. Let the world rise up now. Help in organizing a referendum so that Nigeria can be separated in peace the way it was before, so that everybody can pursue their prosperity and there will be peace in the world. Please, this is a clarion call. Let the whole world rise up and bail Nigerian people out. Nigeria is dead. Nobody can resuscitate it, but we can save the life of the people living in Nigeria by allow everybody to answer their surname and be who God has created them to be. Once again, this is coming from the stable of Diamond Hills Media. If you are new on this platform, please subscribe, press the notification bells, and drop your comment. All right. Have a nice day. So I will be showing you some other videos. Then you can form your opinion. It is happening already. The Northern Elder Forum has spoken that going to another war to keep Igbos in Nigeria is not a good idea. If Igbos want to go, let them go. So I want more people in the world, more voices. Let them begin to speak up. Afenifere has spoken out. They've spoken up. Everybody has spoken out. Let there be more voices on international stage everywhere. Let us put pressure on this never do well evil man so that he can let Nigeria be. Take your 50 ends of Nigeria. Let Nigeria decide how they want to live. And this is the normal standard practice the world over. Okay, a word is enough for the wise. Thank you so much. Have a nice day. Bye.
For that island are black. Navy blue check. Jakama. 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 Just see go. Just see go. I'm got you are confused. The love is too much. 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 Jakama. Jakama. Let's go.
The Northern Elders Forum has reviewed events and tendencies which suggest that the country is headed for more crises. Nigerians live in fear of violence today and in fear of an uncertain future. The capacity of the Nigerian state to secure citizens, protect the country's territorial integrity, and resist violent assaults on our unity is weakening to levels of making threats that have no impact. Armed criminals of all types have increased their audacious stranglehold over our lives in all parts of the country. Irredentists are increasingly asserting their influence over in the southeast and some parts of the country, and in the manner that millions of Nigerians now live. Rhetorics from political leaders and ethnic champions who speak in threats and demands routinely suggest that the sentiments in support of irredentism are becoming more widespread. all Nigerians are paying the price of failure of two sets of leaders. At the national level, the administration appears to have lost the capacity to hold the gradual descent of the country into anarchy. Political leaders in the southeast appear to have submitted to violence and terror of IPOB and ESN. Muted voices of millions of Igbo cannot be heard, so that Nigerians can understand the degree to which secession by the Igbo represents their popular choice. Nigeria has had to fight two terrible wars to preserve a terrible war to preserve the country. The North has paid its dues in that war, and indeed in many ways throughout the history of our country. Under our current circumstances, no Nigerian should welcome another war to keep this country together. The North, in particular, has more than enough challenges, and we recognize that violent secession by any part of Nigeria will compound the problems of all Nigerians under which we live. The forum has arrived at the difficult conclusion that if support for secession among the Igbo is as widespread as it is being made to look, and Igbo leadership appears to be in support of it, then the country should be advised not to stand in its way. It will not be in the interest, it will not be the best choice for the Igbo or Nigerians to leave a country we have all toiled to build and a country we all have responsibility to fix. But it will not help a country already burdened with failures on its knees to fight another war to keep the Igbo in Nigeria. This forum insists that attacks and killings of Northerners and federal government employees and destruction of national assets must stop. Those who have been involved in it must be arrested and prosecuted. Until the Igbo decide whether it wants to secede or remain part of Nigeria, the law applies to it, and the federal and state governments who have responsibility to enforce the law and protect citizens must enforce it. We support calls for Northerners who are exposed to harassment and violence to consider relocating to the North. Unlike the postures and complacency of the leaders of the Southeast, we advise that all Igbo and other ethnic groups from the South residing in the North should be accorded the usual hospitality and security. The Forum believes that it is vital to address amendments to the Constitution and achieve major changes in the structure and operations of our federal system now. Members of the National Assembly elected by Nigerians have lost touch with the people they are supposed to represent. This explains the major distances which exist between the people and the vital national institution which should play a major role in mitigating national crises. The National Assembly should explore additional avenues for tapping into opinions that can help redress serious limitations to the federal system before the 2023 elections. The North is willing to discuss all matters related to constitutional amendments and restructuring with the leadership of the country and other groups who see their presence in the future of Nigeria. Thank you. It is in the statement
about the restructuring of the country.
The North supports the restructuring of the country and believes that groups like ours should get together. If the government would not facilitate a meeting of groups, if the avenue provided by the National Assembly is too inadequate, and we believe it is inadequate, there is nothing stopping Nigerians from organizing their own dialogue and making sure that it enters into the constitutional channels that are available. We believe that we should do this because a lot of Nigerians believe that the exercise just concluded by the National Assembly was insufficient. The quality of representations made there do not reflect what Nigerians really need. We are willing to talk to the National Assembly because we recognize the fact that under the law, they are the only body that has the power to amend the Constitution. We are willing to discuss with them. There are other groups that are willing to do so. That's why in our statement, we said they should expand their avenue. They should expand the opportunity for groups to talk to them.
Are you
calling for another national conference.
We are not asking. There are many, many ways in which you can get Nigerians to talk, raise issues of quality, raise issues of substance. I don't want to label it. All I'm saying is that a government must reach out to communities that can make meaningful inputs into the way it is done, and those communities have a responsibility to knock on the doors of government, executive, National Assembly. Right now, there hasn't been that contact, and it should be established. That's why in our statement we said we are willing to talk with groups and we are willing to talk with government, because there are issues that we believe need to be said, but they have not provided the right forum.
So what's the forum's stance on the imminent scarcity of onion? The organization has said they are going to stop.
The only issue about onion is a symptom of a deeper problem. When people don't feel safe and secure to sell anything, they will not sell it. Let's bring peace and security to people who transport essential food to the southeast. And you will see onions, you will see cattle. But if you create an environment which is unsafe for people, that's what you see.
Okay, so in a nutshell, the North is in support of the secession by the Igbo.
We are not in support of a secession by anybody. We said if secession is what every Igbo wants, and this is what the Igbos want, and the nation should not fight a war over it. And we said if every Igbo supports secession, if the leaders support secession, then the nation should not fight another war. That's what we said.
In the face of this secessionist agitation, do you support the call for a referendum?
Do I support what?
The call for a referendum.
The issue about referendum is not in our constitution. Those who want a referendum in the constitution should canvass for the inclusion of referendum in the constitution.